Hello everyone, my name is Tanner, and welcome to the first episode of the Interesting History Book Club, a once-a-month series where we'll be taking a look at a different historical-based book, telling you what I liked about it, what I didn't like, and whether or not I'd recommend it. So without further ado, let's get to today's first book, The Great War, A Combat History of the First World War by Peter Hart. The Great War is a combat history of the First World War. The book itself covers every theater and every front taken by every participant. So let's go take a look at what I liked about the book. The book itself provides many first-hand accounts directly from the battlefield. Peter Hart does a great job of this. I had first heard of the book. It was used by a podcaster called Dan Carlin in his Hardcore History podcast when he took a look at the First World War as a conflict and the blueprints for Armageddon. I myself also used it in my top 10 worst battles video, where I took a look at just various human cases in war, and I used many quotes from the book in that episode. I also like it because it's an only straight combat look. A lot of World War I happens to do with politics and how the war started, and you don't often get just a straightforward look at the conflict. That was what I liked, but let me tell you what I didn't like. Here are some things that other people may not like about the book. It does spend a lot of time on non-major fronts. If you enjoy the First World War, you mainly are probably going to enjoy one of the three major fronts, whether that's the Western in Belgium and France, the Italian, which is against the between the Italians and the Austrians, or the Eastern between the Germans and the Russians and the Austrians. He's going to take a look at a lot of other fronts, including the Ottoman, which would include the Sinai Peninsula front. He's going to take a look at the Iraqi front. He's going to look at the war on the sea. He's going to cover Africa. He's going to cover Romania. He's going to cover every front. And some people really just only want contact on the Western front. What other people may not also like, going back to what I liked about it, is it doesn't cover politics. And Peter Hart actually says that in the very first chapter. If you're looking for a book on the politics of the war, this is not it. It is only going to cover the combat. So some people may not like that. So, would I recommend it? Hell yes. The first-person accounts of the conflict are enough to keep you interested. I would not recommend the book, however, as a first look on the conflict, because the political side of the First World War is very important. It also spends a majority of the time on the European theater, but if you're looking for a little bit of extra information on the other fronts, this is a pretty good book for that as well. If you are interested in taking a look at the book itself, there will be a link to the Amazon page for it down below. It is roughly 300 to 400-ish pages. My book version is the hardcover version. It does have some pictures and stuff in there too, so a little bit of distraction from reading. Let me know what you guys think of the Interesting History Book Club. We're going to be doing this once a month. Next month's book is going to be Bloodlands, Europe Between Hitler and Stalin by Timothy Snyder. If you have a book that you'd like to suggest me to take a look at, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. And without further ado, thank you guys very much. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.